Gemini. This is your tarot reading for the dates of August 1st to 15th. Welcome back. We have a wonderful new format, reading twice a month. Longer readings. People like it that way. They've been commenting and telling me. So win-win situation for everybody. So we have a wonderful reading. We're working along with Doreen Virtue's Fairy Tarot card deck. Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? Love these cards. And you've pulled aces. When you pull aces in this particular tarot reading, it's talking about either a brand new love interest coming to you, or it's a mentor space. And to me, because of some of the adjoining cards surrounding this reading, it looks more like it could be a mentoring space. And it's also people that realize when they're hurt, or not hurt by life, but the ups and downs of life. When I pull the Three of Swords here for our near future, talk about how, you have a sense that things happen for a reason, and you're willing to live a genuine, authentic life, a life that works for you, not just going through the motions. So when something upsets the apple cart, instead of bogging down in it, you decide to take that life experience and help and mentor other people with it. So it's a beautiful, full-bodied life. It's a life well lived. And, yeah, past relevant to the situation. So you learned not to miss a beautiful opportunity coming to you by getting too bogged down in life, letting the apple cart got toppled over, and you decided, instead of just counting the apples that were left, to make sure that you used amusement. That was funny. This happens. These things happen. And I met somebody new because they helped me pick up the remaining apples. And I cherish that new person because they helped me, and now I have a better life than I did before the apple cart got turned over completely. The Ten of Summer card assures you that not only is all well, that you will definitely reap. The harvest is coming, and you will reap the benefits of your harvest, and you are deserving of that, because we have the two couple. I think this is from the Two of Summer card. They've come full circle. They've grown up. They have two children. They've come together in a union, and they have two children, and they're riding in a beautiful butterfly boat onto Avalon. And so Avalon here symbolizes a life, a happy ever after ending. It's also people you can trust. And until the Six of Springs, we come away from some of these cards, learned from the Five of Swords, and then we come away from there, or the Five of Wands, and we come away there with the Six of Wands. So, wonderful news is on its way. And this is the basis or foundation for the reading. When you pull fives, it talks about imminent change. And a six here is wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices. The Five of Swords card talks about how you need to check. Oh, you have that in your reading. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. The Five of Swords card is the effect of other people in your life. It's like, make sure you smell or sniff out unworthy individuals. Now, we live in a life, we don't live in a vacuum, so we have the ability, we've got the opposite in life. We have those things to deal with. We have good, and then we have not so good. We have light versus dark, that kind of thing. So the Five of Swords talks about how, people might push through something that's not exactly right. Here we have a fairy. He built that snow forest, and the other fairies see that he built it in a way that wasn't ethical, so they keep their distance from him. The snow fort, it being built out of snow, indicates that any rewards that he does receive for pushing through his agenda are going to be short-lived because snow melts. So if there is something that you're not quite sure about, make sure that you check it out. Because you have good people coming to you, you have good opportunities, and you want those to be fleshed out as well as possible for the Ten of Cups card. That's your having it all card. You have a wonderful life, a life where you can have nice, you have luxuries. You might be able to donate to charitable organizations and that kind of thing. So the Three of Swords that's going to happen in the near future is talking about sadness that will heal with time. Now, this could indicate somebody losing a loved one. Could indicate any other life changes, like in the relationship space. But here, again, I have the Ace of Summer card, which indicates a new love interest. And this one might indicate one ending. The Hermit card is talking about, and when you pull the Hermit, you've got two major arcana cards. You've got the Hermit and you've got the Justice card. When the Hermit card is pulled, this talks about people pulling back and going within and going on a spiritual quest, and or you're aware of doing that, and now you're going to be a mentor for somebody. And then we talked about the Five of Swords, about the effects of other people. Now the Justice card is your hopes and fears. The Justice card could very well be a karmic happening, but also talks about how you can help right justice if you're an altruistic person by donating or creating wonderful organizations that help uplift the consciousness, like say animal sanctuary or good foods, promoting, growing organic foods, that kind of thing. Being an advocate for non-GMO foods, or being, an advocate for plant-based foods, veganism, that kind of thing. The outcome card, again, is the Ten of Cups card. And now I'm going to lend some light onto these cards by making them come to life, asking God, Goddess, Supreme Being to help me with some of the meanings. With the Six of Spring are here, good news is coming. This is the basis or foundation for the reading, so good news is coming. The Ace of Winter card is you, the present moment, and this talks about like a good friend coming to you. The Ace of Swords is not necessarily a card that talks about loss. Actually, and with the Four of it's like something that didn't look like it was a good opportunity at first, and you said no to it originally, turned out it gelled and turned out to be a really good situation. And the Ace of Swords is maybe something started off bumpy, the things weren't ironed out, but it turned out beautifully because some of it wasn't uh, in cement. Some of it wasn't formed in cement, so you had some wiggle room. So now it's a really beautiful opportunity. Yes, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. And it is important to communicate clearly and accurately. Sometimes things get slowed down because of miscommunication. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. This is crossed by the Three of Summer card. This could definitely indicate births or weddings or graduations, or it's an opportunity for celebration. So I really believe that this reading is a good one because it talks about establishing new friendships, and you'll have a good time. You'll feel like you've known those people before and be able to celebrate them with them, interact with them in exciting new ways, either in social spaces like weddings, graduations, births, friends that you cherish. Life, you create friends, and friendships are good, solid ones that you have for the rest of your life. And then the Ten of Summer card. Oh, okay, and then one second, please. Here there's going to be really good news coming, and then that'll be the end of your concerns. That's the Three of Summer card, so that's the one. Current challenge. We have a challenge, but good news is coming, so hang on tight. And then the present card is here that with the Ace of Summer, that these people are really good for you. The Four of Summer, past relevant to the situation. Let go of what doesn't serve you, which is what you've done in the past. The Three of Winter, which is in the near future card. Here that you will be able to help people. The Hermit card, or the power in the situation, your power in the situation. Wonderful news. Wonderful advocate. And then the Five of Winter. The magic that people need in order to create in a miracle space. It's just no effort. Things just fall together miraculously. Justice card. Like you'll be able to prevent people from being harmed in the way that you were harmed. And that's really good. And the Ten of Summer, the Outcome card. Yeah, working with like-minded people will provide a basis of material support. And anything else, Supreme Being, that Gemini need to hear for August 1st to the 15th, please? Supreme Being says it's not selfish to ask for help. And he's saying that people are used to asking help from people with bodies, but he's more like prayer. Ask for help in a prayer space. Ask God. Ask Mother Mary. Ask Jesus. Ask the angels to help you. If anything big or small that you need a sign because you're lost, you need to be inspired for the day, or for you need to be inspired, exclamation point. Yeah, they don't mind. They don't mind you checking in and go, look, I'm really bogged down by work and I need a reason to keep going. I have a lot on my plate and I just want a sign that things are going to be okay, or I need some help pushing this project through from the divine. And I need X amount of money for this. Ask for help, big or small, and then thank them for being there, because God loves an appreciative recipient. That would be you. So somebody out there has issues with their money space. If you have issues with your money space, ask the Supreme Being to give you ideas about ways to increase your money. And then you'll get what you thought were random ideas that come into your head. Like, for some reason I see a basket of flowers, and maybe you want to sell flowers, So, that's a good idea. I see them doing that in Northern California. But it looks like somebody needs money. Yeah. And okay. So just a hello about working with like-minded people. Then you don't have to double-check people's motives all the time. That's wise. How do you search out like-minded people? You go to, you can create your own group of friends by going to the meetup. You can do meetup. You can just create groups on meetup, and then that's a good way to meet people, but in a safe environment, because, if you're in a small town and you want to be a little bit more bohemian, then you can, premium saying, you can cull, C-U-L-L, figure out who would be open to that, and they're going to come to you versus the other way that you go to them. The Supreme Being says that he wants more people to join these kind of organizations, to rely on each other, create cooperative organizations where there's freedom of speech and, bartering activities, that kind of thing. Networking, taking care of each other's children, being supportive in a group environment. Anything else, Supreme Being? Pass on to wonderful Gemini. Yeah, if you work with like-minded people, it looks like you'll have more time for the things that you want to do. Because, of course, they'll be drawn to the same kind of social, relaxing social events, fine crystals or that kind of thing. So thanks again, Supreme Being, for being so wise and adding such a significant flavor to these readings. Until next time, I wish you much light and love. Enjoy the 1st through the 15th. Bye-bye.